Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, in today's video, we're just going to be going over a few of my recent pickups. And the last card I'm going to show, I believe, is the most underrated and undervalued Hall of Fame rookie card. And so, we'll just have a quick discussion about that and we'll see if you guys agree or not. So here, about a week ago, we had another local card show. And I went for a little bit, but I wasn't there very long. I just kind of looked around really quick, and my goal always when I go to these card shows, my goal is always to get some vintage cards, but there's not a great selection at these shows of vintage or any vintage that I'm looking for necessarily, and so I always end up with modern cards from these shows. This show that I went to, I didn't have a huge budget, and so I just went really fast and walked through the show quickly and picked out a couple cards I'm going to show you here. So the first card that I got, and I only got a grand total of two, and I got them from the same guy. But the first card that I got is the 2011 Bowman Draft Mike Trout rookie card, and this isn't obviously a card that's in mint condition. You can see that there's a little ding here in the on the top edge, and also when you look at the back here, front centering is not too bad, but the back centering here, left to right, is off. And there's also a little bit of white showing on the bottom corners, and then also the one of the top corners on the back. So not a mint card, but these 2011 Bowman drafts are kind of tough cards condition wise because they have the black borders on them. So yeah, this is you don't usually see Mike Trout rookie cards, very many Mike Trout rookie cards at these shows. I don't know if it's just that a lot of people are holding their Mike Trout rookie cards right now, or I'm not sure what the reasoning is for them not having a very many Mike Trout rookie cards at the shows. But I saw this one, and this is really the only one that I saw at the show, and so I went ahead and picked this one up too, because as you guys know, I'm a big Mike Trout fan and collect Mike Trout cards. So it's hard to pass up this one when I saw it. So picked this one up. It was kind of funny. The guy had a price on there, and so I offered quite a I offered quite a bit lower than what he had listed on the card, and he actually countered even lower than what I offered. So that was kind of funny, just because he said, that there's some condition issues on the card, especially he pointed out the ding on the top edge. So he actually went lower than I even offered. So that was kind of nice. But anyway, yeah, nice Mike Trout rookie. And yeah, like I said, when I see Mike Trout rookies out at shows, it's hard to pass them up. So that's a cool one. And then the second one I got isn't quite as cool. It is just a second year Mike Trout Gypsy Queen. So it's a 2012 Mike Trout Gypsy Queen, and I didn't pay the price that was listed on there on this one either. I paid quite a bit less than what's listed, but just a cool card, cool second year card, and I just nice looking. When I was flipping through some of the guys' other stuff, I saw this one and just caught my eye. Just a nice looking card, nice looking second year card of Mike Trout. So that's another one that I grabbed. So those were the two cards that I picked up at the local card show here a week or so ago. Then this other card that I picked up, I just got off eBay, and this is just kind of a fun card. It's not necessarily a big card or anything, but just a fun card and a nostalgic card. So this is the 1995 Pinnacle Museum Collection King Griffey Jr. card. And this is just a card I've been wanting to pick up for a while. It's a card that I remember from when I was young. It's just a card that, yeah, it just kind of is cool to young collectors, I think. And obviously the photoshopped big bubble that Griffey's blowing, but it's just a fun card. Just showing him having fun. So yeah, it's just a card that I remember, and so I've been wanting to pick up the museum collection version of it for a little bit, and just kind of been watching them. So picked this one up. I think I actually bought it during the home run derby. So yeah, just a cool card from my childhood. Is just pretty nostalgic to me. It's just one that I really like. So my son is almost 2, and so I showed him this card too, and he's a pretty big fan of this card too. Just because the bubble, he calls this the bubble card. So another thing about this card is it's the first CSG card that I've ever picked up, and so because it's CSG, I did get a pretty good price on this, especially compared to the PSA ones, obviously. And but all in all, I think I'm pretty impressed with the CSG slab. As you can see, it's like crystal clear, where the PSA kind of has like the I don't know what, like the frosted look on the slab there, and but this one is just clear slab, and it's pretty nice looking. I like CSG's new labels. They kind of remind me of SGC's new labels. I wasn't a big fan of the old CSG labels with the green on them and the box around the grade and all that. Those I didn't like those old labels, but these new ones I'm a fan of. Like I said, they kind of remind me of SGC's new labels, and I like those ones as well. So just kind of a clean looking label and pretty nice looking. So in all, I'd say I'm pretty impressed with the CSG label. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is that the card does kind of move around in there. So it does kind of bounce around in there just a little bit. So a little more than I'd like. So that would be my only complaint. But I don't know. I mean, as far as grading companies go, I think CSG is okay. They obviously haven't been in the sports card world that long, but obviously they're the same company that is CGC for comic books, and I do collect comic books, and they're kind of the PSA of graded comic books. So they do kind of have a history in grading, just not of sports cards. So I think maybe that they'll keep improving as time goes along. But yeah, I would say it's still PSA on top in sports card grading, and then I feel like SGC has made huge strides and caught up a lot. So I would say it's almost like 1A and 1B PSA and SGC, and obviously SGC doesn't get the sales prices that PSA does. So PSA is still clearly on top, but I think SGC close behind, and then after that you have Beckett, and then I would say after Beckett you probably have CSG. So, but yeah, I'm a fan of their slabs, nice looking. So I would probably buy another one in the future, especially on like cards that aren't huge cards like this one. It's just a fun one that I wanted to pick up. So yeah, it's a cool looking card, like a lot. So the last card that I picked up is what I think is probably the most underrated and undervalued Hall of Fame rookie card, and I don't think I'm the only one that has this view, but I'll go over a few stats, and then we'll see if any of you guys can guess who this is. So on Baseball Reference WAR rankings, this guy is number 23. He's 2 spots below Mickey Mantle. He's the only player to be named MVP in both leagues, which probably gives it away. He's a 14-time All-Star, 2-time MVP in 61 and 1966. He's the Triple Crown winner in 1966. He was the Rookie of the Year in 1956. And he's number 10 on the all-time home run list with 586 home runs. So he's in the 500 home run club, and he finished with 2,943 hits, so just below that 3,000 hit club. So definitely a great player, and but one that I just think gets overlooked a lot and is kind of underrated in the hobby. And that is the card is the 1957 Topps Frank Robinson. So yeah, just going over those stats. Frank was I think he was kind of an all-time great with a lot of those stats. And another another thing, I was watching baseball collectors video from probably a month ago. I think it was back on May 3rd. And he was going over the top 20 Topps rookie cards. And it had to be a Topps rookie card. So Mickey Mantle's not on the list because obviously his rookie's in Bowman. Willie Mays isn't on the list. But he was going over the top 20 cards, and it was kind of based on value. And I'd recommend everybody kind of go out and check that video out. It was an interesting video, and there's definitely some surprises on the list. But Frank Robinson's rookie card fell at number 15 on the list, and Baseball Collector also mentioned that he had been saying for a long time that the Frank Robinson rookie was underrated, undervalued. So I'm definitely not the only one that has this opinion, but this is a card that had been on my list for a while because I do think that it's underrated and undervalued. So it's one that I've been wanting to pick up, and you can get them for fairly cheap. I got this one for $427. So yeah, definitely a good value for an all-time great Hall of Fame rookie card. So yeah, I definitely think this is an underrated and undervalued card. So would recommend this card to anybody that's looking for a good Hall of Fame rookie card to pick up. So anyway, just wanted to show this one off as well. It's a nice card. I was watching these for a while. A lot of these are, especially in the PSA 5 grade, are pretty off-centered. This is one of the better centered ones that I found. And also I noticed a lot of them have a little bit of snowing, and this one doesn't have too much snowing there, just maybe slight snowing, but just a nice looking card. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts if you think this is the most undervalued, underrated Hall of Fame rookie card, or if there's another one that you guys can think of that maybe should take the top spot. So all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you on the next one.